Hello and welcome to Kate and Kat's podcast. We run our podcast a little differently than most. Our podcasts are completely spirit-led, and we never know who we're going to have on or what's going to come up to heal. Every episode is a new adventure, where we walk people through healing anything from spirit guides to past lives to inner child work, how the energies and trauma affects the mechanical workings of our physical bodies, and exploring time, space, and dimensions and how it's all happening now. This podcast is for beginners and experts alike. This can be considered explicit content to some, as we do not edit ourselves, and sometimes deep trauma work comes up unexpectedly. And also, we cuss like sailors.
On this episode of Kate and Kat Live, we're joined by Brooksy, otherwise known as the Trauma Alchemist over on TikTok. I gotta tell ya, this live was hella fun, but it needs a little bit of an explanation. You see, all art, music, movies are channeled messages from past lives or multiverses. Also, our teams will give us imagery or analogies that help us get things done that we need to get done. Brooksy's team was all about healing some cartoon movies during this one, but they all made sense with her current life, and it was easy for all who attended the live to tune in and play. We also worked with Brooksy on some physical world eyesight healings as well at the end. So without further ado, if you love bad bitches and that's your fucking problem, on with the podcast.
Okay. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi. Plus, the phone microphones, it's not always like top tier quality with the things, so like sometimes you might sound better than us, just saying.
Better.
I have headphones if that's better.
Someone in the comments, do I need a telephone to participate?
Yes, if you don't, and most of you are probably already on your phones. I don't know if you know this. Look down in your hand. Just look. Phone.
Surprise ruined.
Oh my gosh, I can't hear a fucking thing, bro.
Good, everybody talk about her. My God, it's a cat.
Okay, hey, what do you want to work on?
So I was born with really messed up eyes, so I think I want to focus on like my physical sight, not my spiritual sight, because I've been down that path and I don't want to go there. So physical sight. So I was born with, like, I've been wearing glasses since I was 2 years old. And I was, like, when I was a baby, they had to put a patch on my eye.
We need to go in the womb, and I think you hit before when you were mentioning this, like you've talked about this, and you said past life.
Yes.
So womb and past life.
Yeah, it has to be, because I was born that way, and like I said, I've been wearing glasses my whole life.
Wait, pause. Caitlin said, I want y'all to know that I have my hand like this, so I could be cool too.
You're right here, Caitlin. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Caitlin, what's happening? Sorry, Brooksy, go on.
No, so I was born with bad sight, so it's not like something that I developed, and it's not getting better. Like I'm still with glasses, my visions. I mean, we could call it like I'm getting older, but it's been my whole life. So yeah, so I want to see what it is and figure out if we can heal it.
I'm up for it.
Okay.
What'd you see, Kate?
Okay. So if I said that you used to be a seer, would that make sense to you? Not like in this life. Okay.
Yes.
It looks like many lifetimes. I don't know if you didn't like that, somebody didn't like that, or if you did something energetically.
When Brooksy turned on her sight again, she went through something very similar to what I went through, where she could see everything and was just like, what is happening? And the world started to melt.
Okay. And I'll tell you, my whole life, as I've gone through my spiritual awakening journey, the one thing that I did not want was to see things like that. I know that there's something attached to that kind of fear for me. And
okay, you said fear. I didn't get fear. I got if you can see it, there's obligation there.
Okay.
I don't think it's fear. I know. I feel like it's normal to go like, oh, it must be a fear thing, but I don't think it's fear at all. I think it's like, if I see stuff, I have to do the things with it.
Probably because I feel like there's going to be like, yeah, that makes sense. Like there's going to be this weight to it. Like all the dead people are going to show up. All of the like entities are like, it's just going to be too much for me to manage. Because like you said, when my sight was starting to come on, I was in the Truman Show. Like I was like, this is not real. I can't, like we healed it. You remember, Kat. And I was not, it was mind melting for me to live my life.
Can you see where it got switched, Kate? Like, is it past life or in the womb? Or is it a different dimension?
It's many lifetimes, and I can't tell if it's from her or if you did something, but it's multiple lifetimes. But it seems like smacked away is what it looks like. Like, I don't want this anymore, but I don't know who's saying this. Yeah. Do you have a life where you're a sultan?
I don't know.
Okay.
Prince Ali, fabulous.
Okay. I'm going to go with yes. I mean,
okay. I mean, if it came up, probably.
Yeah.
I couldn't get to the button in the appropriate timing, which makes it even better.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And it's pretty clear. Yeah. So either I must be there or, yeah. Whatever I'm doing, I'm floating above. So I could have been.
Okay, hey, Brooksy, try this real quick before we go deep diving into all of that, because I do want to deep dive. But can you say, whatever I set up for my spiritual sight, I don't want that for my physical sight.
Okay. Spirit, if it's in my eyes, good. Please undo anything that I did to my physical sight that was also connected to my spiritual sight. Because I don't want to not see in this life with my eyes in the world.
It's moving stuff. It's moving stuff, but it's going slowly.
I feel it slowly moving.
It's nice because it's Dowsat and MEK.
I feel it moving in the forehead.
Uh-huh.
Oh, can you grab them back? It looks
Your
like they were
eyeballs?
stuck there. Yeah, it looks like they were stuck there on purpose. Oh, a rabbit. Seriously, ask if we speed this up.
Joy, you're connected to the Fates also. They said in the comments, I'm getting those old women from Hercules with that one eye and scissors. Joy, you focus a lot on the future. So if you're getting that, you should probably do that with your eyes too.
What's the matter with these scissors? Sorry. Okay.
Joy said she's connected to the scissors. I just wanted to put that in because the comments don't show up inside the podcast audio. So.
Ooh, chili pepper. Okay.
This makes me grind my teeth, Brooksy. Like it's like really tense lockjaw, whatever this is.
I have lockjaw in real life now too.
Can you put your physical form back to Balanced Divine Working Order? No, upgrade it and then Balanced Divine Working Order.
Here, if it's in my eyes, good. Please upgrade my physical form. Please put it into Balanced Divine Working Order. I can feel that in my jaw.
Uh-huh. I feel it all through the jawline and then up in the forehead. I also felt it in the chest earlier. Okay. I know you don't want your sight back, like your spiritual sight or whatever, but do you want to go ahead and go to the most impactful? Since there's like lights everywhere, most impactful will probably do just fine. Aladdin. It's Aladdin. Aladdin. It's Aladdin.
Guys, I don't know if you know this. Prince Ali. Okay.
It makes me want to. I want to be like da 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 da. I've never. Oh yes, I did.
Do I need to
never
purchase my Aladdin form?
Well, I want to. Are you the Sultan in Aladdin? I want a shimmy, which makes me think I'm the genie, but I helped rescue the genie. Like, I know I went by and like undid its cuffs, but maybe I rescued myself. I don't fucking know.
What about the dad? Isn't he the Sultan?
Yeah.
He dances.
Oh, maybe I'm just feeling Brooksy. Da, 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 da.
Jasmine, you're in love. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, so that we already know what the most impactful point is then?
Well, merge with that version and just see.
Okay, Spirit, if it's in my eyes good, please merge with my Aladdin dad form.
Jasmine dad form? Thanks.
I picked the wrong dad.
It still goes. It was just sassy. I don't know why.
I don't know. I didn't feel anything.
With which one?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know they were two different people for real. Okay, so Spirit, if it's in my eyes good, please merge with my Jasmine dad form.
Or you can just your Aladdin movie form if you want, but I went
into Jasmine's dad.
I was gonna say
Aladdin's dad.
Definitely.
I like that Brooksy's like, Aladdin doesn't have a dad. He just manifested from They don't talk about him in the movies, so.
But he was the Sultan, right? Wasn't Aladdin poor?
Yeah, he was poor, but you said Aladdin dad form.
Yeah, but I didn't go there. But the Jasmine dad, yeah, I went there.
Okay, now if you want, you can go to the point.
Jilly Tiff 444 says, I kept hearing a whole new world during one of the classes. I think it was back in Egypt. It was just Brooksy's team, just chilling.
I didn't even know. There's a second and third Aladdin? Did y'all know that?
Yeah.
No.
I was a kid and we had just put the TV in my kitchen where you could have it where you watched while you ate. I know, but we were late on that part, but that was in the same room as the family computer. But I remember watching the second and third one on there.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. If you want, you can go to the most impactful point now of the physical sight.
Okay, Spirit, if it's in my eyes good, please take me to the most impactful point I can heal about my physical sight.
Okay, that makes sense because got that she saw the slapping away and it wasn't you, but she didn't know who it was. That version is really gullible. And also you have stuff with like cult stuff. Who did you fucking give contracts or power to like do what they wanted to with your eyes?
I mean, who the fuck knows? Because there's
Jafar. I'm not kidding. I mean, this is multiple lifetimes. This is just where it's taking us.
Okay, so we went somewhere, and my eyes actually got more blurry.
That makes sense. So this must be after it happened. So can you go back to
I got the Velma thing that's like my eyes. I can't see without my eyes.
Spirit, if it's in my eyes good, take me to before this happened.
It's just a regular day. You're just chilling. So it happened abruptly.
There's a parade outside. I do know that.
Why did you hire a spiritual fucking advisor anyway? You had sight. Was it just a thing to do? Why do you do that?
That's
I don't
what
know.
sultans did.
Rewrite it so sultans don't do that. They rewrote it so Jasmine didn't have to marry a prince. You don't have to have a spiritual advisor. Okay. Oh my god, this makes me like real nauseous.
It feels like that, like having a spiritual advisor was like a status thing. Like you just did that if that was your role in life.
Mm.
So do that if you want that status thing, but take away his ability to have any power. Like, make him an accessory if you want to keep him for that. I don't know if you need to, but I'm just saying.
I don't even think I need to. It's like, that seems like a dying paradigm.
It seems like, oh, my dad had it, and my dad's dad had it, and my dad's dad had it. Like, it seems like that, just like.
Oh, like you inherit this guy or this person. It feels like.
Oh, okay.
And you need to do this for your whole lineage.
Yeah.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please break all contracts with having a spiritual advisor in my lineage.
That's not in the highest good because you might have had
Not
some
in
that
the
were
highest
okay.
good.
And then contracts and bill of sales kind of stuff.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please break all contracts, gentlemen's agreements, bills of sales, oaths, magic, mirages connected to all of this.
And boats and hoes. I don't know why I had to say that.
Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes.
It was like in boats and hoes. And boats and hoes. And I was like, okay, I will say it.
Okay.
This must be like some kind of
Intuitive.
Brooksy does all this like impactful, serious work. She gets on the live and it's like boats and hoes and Aladdin and. Hey guys, take me seriously. No, I'm just.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to try going to the next most impactful point? Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good, take me to the next most impactful point for all of this.
You're the sand again.
Is she inside the hourglass? Because I was like, the hourglass needs to be broken. Then I'm like, well, if Brooksy does this, then the hourglass doesn't need to be broken. But they get stuck inside the hourglass thing.
Okay, that makes sense.
Can you bust it wide open? Ow. Ow.
Yep. I
She
will right
wasn't
now.
wide open and she get it on the floor. I think I go to the bar to get some drink up on the floor. Drop and give me 50.
Okay, the hourglass is broken. All the sand is running out.
Yay.
What do we need to do with that sand?
Oh, put it
Spirit,
back.
if it's in the highest. Yeah, Spirit, if it's in the highest good, please cleanse and purify all this sand and put it back to its rightful whatever the fuck throughout space and time.
Back to whatever it needs to do.
Dude, your chair sounded like the Alien and Predator, where it's like I can't do it.
My chair?
No, I think Brooksy's did. I just heard it. It was just like
That was a squirrel running across my roof.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was going to
That's
say,
why I
I
was
have not budged.
I did not know y'all heard that.
yes,
My
I
cat
heard
was
your
freaking
squirrel.
out.
Oh my god, Jen's Gems, you're so late. You might as well just go. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Thanks for ruining the party.
Okay. What about all this glass? Spirit nice if we put all of this back to its balanced, divine.
Well, glass is
Working
made of
place.
sand, right? So the
Yeah.
I got that too.
Yeah, we can turn the glass back to its sand form.
It did. I said sand form.
Sandstorm. Oh god.
Some comments on Slack were filtered. It's so dumb. It was probably like a bunch of emojis that were laughing or something.
How dare they?
Oh, God.
Here, I'll do it for them.
Oh, my God.
It's no longer censored. The emojis are no longer censored. Oh, I want to play with the dice. I want to build stuff. I think you're still in the desert, though, Brooksy.
I'm still in the desert.
I want to build. I am definitely building like pyramid stuff. I'm like picking up the cubes, and I have like a pyramid foundation going on.
Go to your construction site here, Brooksy.
If it's in my high school, please take me to my construction site in the desert.
I feel like you would have done things completely differently. I just feel like you want to redo everything. You're like you came to your senses, and it's like, what is this shit? This is not how I would have done it. Like, this doesn't even fit the plan. It just feels a lot like this. Like, what the fuck happened here?
Yeah.
Can you just try to put all of this back to balanced divine working order, conducive to how you would have planned it?
If it's in my high school, please put this all into balanced divine working order based on how I would do it now that I've broken these contracts.
Yancy said there's way too much trust in that advisor. I agree. Not anymore, but yeah.
You know, not always is the, like, quote-unquote bad guy in the movies actually the bad guy, but that motherfucker doesn't want to even look at any trauma. I'm just saying. That entity just doesn't, yeah.
Hey.
I hope it
heals. Oh, sorry. And these sand blocks, they have green writing on them. What is it? What is it? Is that your energy? Is this your essence? Is this your writing? What is this?
I don't know. The emerald tablets came to mind. That's all that I thought of.
What's that?
With Thoth or Thoth or however you want to pronounce it.
Ancient Egypt stuff. I don't know. That just popped in my head.
We've worked on those before. It ended up not being tablets. They ended up being books, and they were like inside the sun. It was really, really weird. So make sure that that's all correct, Brooksy, because if we've already worked on it, but you're getting the emerald tablets now, add your energy into the work that was done with them, or ask what needs to be done with them.
I want to lick them. I want to lick them. That's what
lick them like.
Oh. Yes. I don't know what that spirit of science could. We'll lick them right now.
How are they, like salt?
I guess it's building something. It's building.
But is it like a salt? Like, you know how salt looks like the desert? Like when you go to those places, salt things?
The bricks of salt.
Tawny got, when the sand was purified, that the sand needed liquid to form blocks, but that was a bit ago.
My spit is the liquid? Sorry.
That's a lot of spit.
I guess.
I was thinking today, and I'm just going to go with it because I don't know what this has to do with anything, but I was thinking today while I was trying to get something that was stuck in my teeth out, how our tongues are their own entity. They have their own sentience or whatever. They have their own thought. Like, your tongue, no matter what, like if you have something stuck in your teeth, it will not stop. You can't get it to stop. It gonna do what it gonna do.
True.
And then when you guys were doing the lick thing, I was like, yeah, that it reminded me of that thing that said, you know, you can imagine what everything feels like or tastes like if you lick it, like just by looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out what that has to do with any of this, though.
In aircraft school, we had to taste some of the aircraft parts. I don't know why. He was like, here.
What?
Yeah, he was like, does this cam taste like phenolic to you, or does it taste like cadmium or something like that?
Oh, it's just another tool in your toolbox.
Those words are.
I guess. Yeah, their materials
But
Guess
like,
we have-
I don't. Does this taste like any of those? I don't know what any of those taste like. So I have
Guess
no.
it's a good point.
Well, okay, if that's coming up, so do those taste like that? Do the tablets taste like one of those materials from the aircraft thing?
Yes. It
Which
tastes
one?
like phenolic.
What does that mean?
It's like a type of plastic that can withstand high heat and electricity.
Well, duh. I mean, pyramids, that makes sense. But it was the tablets. So what's the point of it? Brooksy, why are they made like this?
Durability, like, so they can't be destroyed.
That work that you guys did in the negative realms the other day, do you need to apply this to that? No, you already locked that down. Right? Like you already have that all squared away with the vaults and stuff. I don't think you need to.
Yeah, unless we need to copy paste, maybe it's like a similar thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Because even though they couldn't be destroyed, they could be lost or stolen. Yeah, so copy and paste what you and Kate did ancient Greek class with the paperwork to this. Reduce it to what is needed.
A lot of movement. That's a lot of movement. It's still going. Spirit, please speed this up.
I just realized, and I'm going to go with this too while that's going and moving, that like back in the day, I used to talk about all the stuff, all the puzzle work and everything publicly on TikTok. And now so much of it is done in the classes or like in a session or like in lives that people, I don't know, like people can't, they have to tune in. They can't just follow along with hearsay. Like they have to feel it out. Otherwise, it would be in code because there's just too much information that's not just publicly there to like, oh yeah, I know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
There's like pressure clearing from the top of the head. I don't know what that means.
The blocks are being put into place. Finished.
This reminds me of the floating mountains in Avatar too. Like, I don't know why they're up in the air. Like, I don't understand.
I just see the really tall building. I want to touch it.
Do you really want to touch? Do you really
Did you
want
just go touch it?
me tonight?
Yes.
And if you know how I like it, wanna rock it, do me right. Okay, we'll just ask what's the next thing we need to do, I guess.
Spirit, what's the next thing we need to do?
I'm looking down at a bunch of stuff. I'm just like, well, there's all this.
Looks like burned remains.
Yeah, it's like now looking over like the work that's been done, like observing instead of being a part of it. That's what it feels like for me.
But you're like the equivalent of side-eyeing it, but looking down. Like you're not looking, like your head's not down. You're just like,
Well, it feels like a rich guy like looking at the like lay of the land. Like, this is my kingdom.
looks good. Yeah.
But he burned his kingdom?
Yeah, because he was over, like he had been like lied to his whole life.
I see. Can you like plant seeds again? Like make
Oh.
new life?
Yeah, we can apply Linda's Thunderball healing to all this.
What do you have that's equivalent?
I thought you had seeds.
I do. I have growing stuff. Linda's Thunderball, though, that's like, my garden is crazy with that Thunderball.
If she's in the chat, she can apply it.
Yeah, Linda, apply your Thunderball healing to all of this.
Apply your stuff, though, Brooksy.
Okay. Here, this is my highest good. Please apply all of my regrowth healings to all of this. And just what is needed.
There's a lot of movement here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a desert.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like, you know, that cartoon Oasis kind of feeling everywhere.
Like the Scottish Highlands?
Huh?
Oh, the Scottish Highlands? No?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, like my brain wasn't ready for the Scottish Highlands.
The Scottish Highlands, guys.
Because I was like, oh, it's like that Oasis thing, and I was like, yeah, but it's more like Jungle Book. Like it should, and then Scottish Highlands makes sense to me. It's like really green, but it's like tall, mountainous. This doesn't feel like the desert at all. So I'm trying to figure out if it's the same area, if we went to someplace else too.
Sorry, I thought we went to a totally different place that was burned.
Okay, because she applied her regrowth healing, and then I was just like, wow, this is like really growing. And then I'm like, wait a second.
So we went somewhere else. Weird.
It just does that sometimes. It's like, done, next. Well, because you wanted to work on your physical eyes, and they were like, cool, that takes 2 minutes. All right, next.
Well, we did go to the next most impactful point after that. So it was like, all right, this burned area. Anyway, we need to regrow it. Anyway. Okay, what do we need to see here?
No, what do we need to know about all of this?
They're just like going like this. It's like, it's burnt. It's burnt down. It's burnt area. Cool, cool.
Anymore. Do you also
Hey,
see
Kate.
Huh?
When I've worked with Brooksy recently, and her team was like talking in a way that felt like we should know exactly what the hell they were saying. Like it was very clear, and it took me quite a bit to connect, and Brooksy's been having the same thing. What are we missing there?
There's someone on your team that you like. I don't want it to sound like terrible because it's a lot less terrible than it is. There's somebody on your team that you forced on, and it's not the person you told me about. It's a different person. I don't know who this is. No clue. And I don't know if it's somebody you maybe worked with. I have no idea who this is. But it looks like there's like 3 of them. So
can we get them off?
Yeah, do the
get them off. Sorry.
Gross. I don't want to.
Me neither.
Do the team revamp.
I mean, okay, if I have to.
Gross. To your team and your spirit guides.
Spirits in my highest good, please activate Kate's team revamp healing.
Team revamp sweep healing.
Team revamp what?
Sweep.
Oh,
because it does different things. Yeah. Oh, Spirit of Science could speed this up. It looks like you can just go pluck, pluck, pluck. Even though they're gone, it's like I don't know what happened. It looked like wind swept them away, so like their legs are only existing now. Like it literally swept them away. So
why are the legs existing?
You know, in the Wizard of Oz when the house falls on her legs and they're just like, that's the image that I got.
I'm just gonna, oh, and do that to the residual too. Okay, let's do that. Okay, that was weird.
Like,
It literally, your team like took it literally. That was great. Team revamp sweep. Oh,
yeah, I'm sure my team is pretty literal.
Yeah, that's what was killing me the last time that we worked together, because I was like, this shouldn't be this difficult. This should be really cut and dry.
mm-hmm.
All right,
Okay.
so they're gone, so it should be easier now. Because I get a lot of that actually, like now that I'm thinking about it, I get a lot of those like weird, I'm like, I can't even decipher what this means.
Yeah, again, it's not evil or bad or anything like that. It's just a different language than you speak, and that's not conducive for you communicating with your team or them communicating with you. It just leaves for a lot of like, why are we on the same charades team? I don't know, because we like each other. Woo!
Yeah, I do that team revamp sweep like about once a week, just because of all the healing I do. So I bet you need to like do something like that too. That way it upgrades your team.
Let me upgrade ya.
Because if you're changing a lot, then you know your team has to switch out sometime.
Yeah, and actually the people that you put on or whatever, those entities that are on your team, they might be great for a different project. It's just they got put on your permanent whatever. And that's, it's a rotation kind of thing.
Okay. So it's the team revamp sweep healing?
Yeah.
Okay.
The team revamp healing is whenever you need to reset your team. The sweep is like does all the contract breaking and like all, if that makes any sense. Mm-hmm. They're two different, but they are two separate things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sarah, take one for the team.
Okay, let's go back to the most impactful again.
Maya's going to take me to the most impactful point. We can heal now.
I guess your team is back because they're like, right. Now back to what we were doing. Thanks. There's a little bit of a weird pain in the left shin for whatever reason.
I just feel squeezing, like my temples feel like they're being squeezed.
What's that show from the 90s? The Temple. It was on Nickelodeon, and it was a kids' game show. I just saw a TikTok on it for some fucking reason.
Oh, Double Dare, or is that what it's called?
It wasn't Double Dare. It might be Temple Run. Whom the hell? Legend of the Hidden Temple. That's right. Okay, and then I got the brass monkey, that funky monkey, and there is a monkey in that. Can you ask what we're supposed to do with the brass monkey?
Grab it.
What are we supposed to do with the brass monkey? Yeah, I got grab it too, by the tail and swing it around.
Oh, I did say I was in Jungle Book earlier. Maybe it's that kind of shit.
I feel like you're going to throw it into a window.
From the window to the wall?
Who's the sweat dropping down?
Brooksy's balls. This is like I went to go touch the dice again, and it's still very much in the pyramid formation, but it looks more like the Mayan pyramid, with the steps.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Gracie, it's not that kind of monkey. They said, or give it huggies and kisses.
This looks more like a statue. Are y'all getting that too? Okay.
Yeah, it's not an actual monkey.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, it's like actually brass, I think. That's what I'm...
Yeah, okay.
It's either brass or pewter or some shit. It's some kind of like in that family.
Yep. I was like, it's either bronze or brass. So pewter sounds, Yeah. Brass.
It's brass.
Like a brass monkey.
I want to pick up I want to do the thing. Whoa, that looked really weird to me for some reason. I want to pick up the blocks for the Mayan pyramid again. Can you copy and paste what you did in the Sultan life to this, conducive to what is needed?
Here with my so please copy and paste everything we did in the Sultan life to this, conducive to what is needed.
Lots of movement. It's going. Ow, that hurts my left shin really badly. And there's there's some sort of something in the right chest.
And then also there's a lot of brass sculptures in Thailand and India.
It's in that area. It's in the jungle Thailand kind of area. It just from the way the structure of the pyramid was Mayan, but it wasn't Mayan. It was over in jungle area.
Yeah, I got Madagascar. You know the
island.
The movie Madagascar.
Oh.
Seeing the little monkey king with the hat on. What's his name?
The ring-tailed lemur.
Julian.
It's
King Julian.
King Julian.
I like to move it. I like to move it. Well, are you King Julian? Because I'm wondering if it's the same as the Sultan life thing.
Maybe. Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please merge me with my King Julian form. Yes, apparently I am.
Do you like to move it, Brooksy? That's the important question.
Definitely.
You're dancing in all of these. Do you dance in your current form?
A lot.
Okay.
Camilla and I dance all the time.
Do you play Just Dance? Because it was Just Dance. Da 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 da.
Caitlin said, I love that for you, Brooksy. Oh, and I
think you need to dance.
Great.
I think you need to dance because I'm hearing
the Sultan dance.
I will in
this
my mind.
King Julian dance.
Yeah, and then I keep hearing it's a movie that I have I don't know what to call that, a recording, I guess, because it's not a video. Yes, it is, of my kid, and they're going just dance when they were fucking 3 or something.
No, but Caitlin made a good point. She said that I transmute through my feet. I do, and we've been talking a lot about that. So that is, and she actually suggested that I do something to get that moving through my body. So, yay, Caitlin.
Oh my gosh, Caitlin Gold Star.
Yes.
Sarah's like, this live is making me so happy. I only gave Caitlin 1 gold star.
I was going to give her 5.
Well, she was really excited about the 3. Now what are we going to do?
Well, you gave her 1 and Kate and I gave her 1 too, so she gets 3.
Whatever, that's fine. I mean, this is what I meant to say. I used Linda's Thunderball healing on the 1 star. Okay, that makes me go the Donkey Kong Mario game board.
Okay. Yep.
The 1 level, I think it's the first level in Mario Party for the Wii. Because the Just Dance, I was thinking of the Wii also, not the Xbox One either. And the star. What are you, King Koopa?
I'm laughing at the chat. I'm still laughing at Caitlin applying Linda's Thunderball healing to the stars. Anyway, who?
The only king I know in the Mario Land is King Koopa.
Okay. I don't know. Spirit, if it's in my ass good, please merge me with King Koopa. I'm like digging through all these kings.
I love it. But I mean, like, it's really kind of refreshing, even though this is like silly and fun, but you've done so much healing to where you were giving your power away to other people, where you were part of like cults and like all sorts of things. To see you just running through and just fucking, like, I feel like that Jafar life was a really big key point. And then it was like, by the way, I'm actually this, and this. Why is King Koopa so mad?
I was gonna say, did he get defeated? And Mario, like, isn't there like a big battle with him? At least on Mario 64.
Doesn't
Did he-
everybody get defeated except Mario?
Yes.
It's me, Mario.
That's a really good point, Betsy. So it feels like he got his turtle shell taken away, because that's what has to happen. You have to like.
We just helped 2 turtles this week cross the road. And we didn't know what the fuck the turtles were about, too. I don't know if it fits. Maybe it doesn't. But hey, you know. Like, we had to stop traffic, what was it, 2 days ago, for Kate to take a turtle across the road, and that turtle looked at her and was like, I was going the other way. Like,
Yeah.
The turtle too, and it was mad and it was like trying to scratch me. It was like reaching its hands back, and then it freaked me
I'm
out.
fine.
It was upside down and bless its heart, but whatever.
Oh, that's you. That was you. Can you merge with that turtle too?
Spirit, if it's in my eyes, good. Please merge me with that turtle. That was you too.
Don't help me!
It
I
was
do
so
myself.
mad.
I got it!
You've been here for 3 days. No.
It was so the whole like both lanes of traffic were stopped, and like I got designated to pick this turtle up, and it was like a huge like snapping turtle, and it was like
Snap the
scratching me with
turtle.
its fat arms, and I was like freaking out.
It's really funny. So the turtle that Kate helped was huge, and it just looked at her like, no, I want to go this way. And then today, the one I stopped and got, it was 2 lanes of traffic, and they stopped, and everybody just thanked me. And the turtle just went on its merry way, and everybody was out their car window going, thank you, thank you. And I was like, okay, sure.
Yeah, well,
Bye. They didn't even have to stop for me. I was like, you guys, like, I'm already on the other side. Just go. And they're like, no.
You got to
I
see the
dropped it on
rest.
its back, and then I had to kick it over because it was freaking me out, and it was like trying to bite me. And
As everybody's watching you, you're like, fuck.
At least yours didn't look back at you like you did something wrong.
yes,
That's what
it was
mine
like
did.
snapping its mouth, and I was like, whatever.
Why were you mad? Why were you mad, Brooksy? Why were you snapping your mouth at you?
Oh man.
Get the fuck off me.
To myself. You just wait till I can fight you. Get back here. Get back.
Sarah Abby said, is this an East Coast thing? We heard geese here.
Yeah, it is an East Coast thing because I used to live on the West Coast, and I've never touched a turtle till now.
I'm trying to think about the bees poop. They
Also, when Kate picked up the turtle, even though she had to wash her hands like 2 to 3 times and do bacterial healings to get it off, and like she could see it and feel it, whatever. So today, I picked up the turtle. We went to the gas station because we were already on our way or whatever, and I stopped to wash my hands, and I went to go eat a burger after. And even though my hands were clean, I did the bacterial healings. I was like, I'm definitely eating turtle bacteria. And I've never been like that before when it came to that.
Me either. Yeah, same with like frogs. I've never given a shit until that turtle.
Weird.
Okay, so can you like neutralize the turtle bacteria connected to all of this, Brooksy?
Spirit, if it's in my ass, good, please neutralize all of the turtle bacteria
Connected to this stuff.
connected to this stuff. I'm just neutralizing it all.
They need it. They need it to survive.
Poor turtles. Okay.
Okay. Somebody said that turtles have a calendar on their back. Is that what something?
Yeah, Gracie said it. Tiff.
Huh.
I call her Gracie on TikTok.
Of course, Tiff said that. She knows all the things.
Snapping turtle. Sorry, I don't know why. That's just really fun to say.
Okay, do you need to do anything with King Koopa? Because your team is like, all right, back to business.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please show us anything else we need to heal about this. That I need to heal about this.
Your eyes are opened wider. Your physical eyes. Just letting you know.
Hey, Brooksy, can you ask for Kate and Kat's physical third eye? Wait. Physical third eye and vision healings conducive to what you want and need?
Give me access to Kate and Kat's physical third eye healings conducive to
And vision.
And vision healings conducive to what I want and need.
So when it comes to physical sight stuff, when I remember when I first started with the healing things, I was like, oh my God, we can just do things with a phrase. And I was just like, here, say this to cure the blind. Like, do this to cure, like, schizophrenia. But you can't do that. Like, you have it, like, everybody's so individualized. There's nerves, there's cone receptors, there's, like, there's all sorts of things. But we've done so much work on all different things of physical eyes. Like, what does Shaden have that he was
nystagmus. Nystagmus.
I can always tell when I'm connected to Shaden because I'll start, like, my eyes will start, like, and I'm like, oh.
I, like, move?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Constantly.
Like that.
When he wants to concentrate, he goes like this. And looks at it, like, with one eye. And it's gotten a lot better. He used to, like, we've done a lot of healing on that, but.
Does he get, like, vertigo and stuff? That seems like it would be dizzying.
Nope.
He's nothing too sturdy. But his was connected to a wool, like a dye wool mixture in Australia, because that is very common in Australia. What he has with his eyes, like, super common. And it was, you know how, like, the little old women and little old men will knit the baby mitten things? It was connected to that.
It's crazy. I don't know. Is there anything else
that's it.
About that? Yeah, because, like, I was looking at your team and they're just like.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels like complete.
Your eyes don't look like they're in pain anymore. Like, at the beginning, they were all squinty, and, like, whenever you were talking, and now it just looks like you can open them better.
Can you communicate with your team exactly what you want? Because, like, there's an identity with having glasses, and especially since you've had it your whole life in this current life, communicate to them, like, how far. Do you just want it to be where it's not painful? Do you want it to be where you don't have to wear glasses? Like, they need a little bit of direction here because they can do a lot. But if you're not going to be comfortable or you're going to lose your identity, like, how many times can you lose your fucking identity in, like a week's time, a month's time?
Yeah, I mean, and I don't want any, like, degeneration. Like, I don't want to deal with, okay, now I have to put a large font on my phone. Like, I don't want all that stuff, you know, because I'm getting to that point where my eyes are, well.
They're, like, nodding and they're just like, okay, give them more notes, give them more direction.
Be able to, like, I don't want to need glasses. I can wear them if I, like, if my eyes get tired, I can put my glasses on if I'm looking at the computer for too long and my eyes get tired. Like
I got squinty eyes at that because it's like, well, if we heal it, then you won't have to do that necessarily. So,
okay.
Can you be a little bit more like precise on what you want? Because they're like writing it down, and as you say something, they take the eraser and they're like, oh, okay, never mind.
Okay.
And then it's like a squinty eyes of not understanding.
So I want to not need glasses. I want to be able to see well when I drive at night. Like that when I look at lights at night, it's like this long stream of light that's kind of
oh my god, your life is a rave.
Dude, I got Sandstorm in my head.
But who wants to rave when they're driving? Not me.
Ben does. He actually closes his eyes and is like, and I'm like, you're driving, Ben.
And you're like,
he's like, it's a rave.
Pedal. What if you heal your sphincter in your eyes? Says Tiff.
I don't think she meant sphincter.
She means.
Hello.
All right. Is that your whole order?
Mm-hmm.
Can you fold it up and give it to them? Like, as in,
like I
done?
can feel the rods in my eyes are doing something right now.
Yeah, because
Like, what if I don't need, I could just no, I still need my glasses.
Why?
Well, no, I lifted it up and it's like blurry.
Say speed it up.
Here, if it's in my eyes, so please speed this up. How weird. I feel like I'm at the eye doctor where they switch the thing and they're like, which is better, this one or this
yes,
one?
because your team is doing that. They really want direction.
Yeah, so this works. All right, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely want to know.
All right.
That person's not me taking off my glasses.
Like, hey, maybe your team was listening. Quinn, you should say that. You should be like, you know how hey guys, you know how they were just talking to their team? Can you do that for me too? Thanks. Bye. Do it. I say go for it. Shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of disorienting. Like my eyes are doing, I'm seeing differently right now. Cool.
Hell yeah.
With that double vision.
All right, this was fun.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye. Bye. Don't forget to disconnect.
Bye.
To book a dual session with Kate and Kat, visit either of our websites listed in the description of this video. For a spirit guide reading, you can book with Captain Kate at www.captainkate.com. For a one-on-one trauma healing session with Cat and Boots, you can visit www.catandboots138.com.